Good morning, Girl Scout Daisies. This is Mrs. Lori, and I'm your virtual program coordinator with the Virginia Skyline Council. And today we're going to work on earning your future scientist fun patch. So we're going to do a really fun experiment called the floating eggs experiment. This is one of my favorites. And we are going to learn a little bit more about water, something called density. And we're going to talk about how we can make an egg magically float. So you're going to need several supplies with you today. Hi, Finn. This is my cat, Finn. So he might pop up and be a part of the experiment. But you're going to need some supplies today. You'll need some clear glasses with tap water in them. You'll want to make sure that the water is at the same level in both glasses. You'll need some salt. You'll need 2 eggs and a measuring spoon. Specifically, you'll want tablespoon measurement. So what we're going to do first, once you've gathered all of your supplies, and if you need the help of an adult, definitely reach out for help. But you're going to take your first egg and you're going to place it in one of the glasses of water. And you'll notice that in the glass, the egg completely drops to the bottom of the glass. So the egg is not floating. It is actually at the bottom. It just kind of sank like a rock would. What we're going to do next is place some salt. Specifically, we're going to do 3 of these. We're going to do 3 tablespoons. So you will get out your salt and do 3 tablespoons. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And what you're going to do with the salt and water mixture is stir very carefully here until the salt and the water are pretty good and mixed together. Excellent. And so then you're going to think about your second egg, right? Well, in the first clear glass of water, the egg, it sank, right? But what do you think will happen to the second egg? That's something that scientists do, is that they question things around them and they experiment and they test out their questions. So I'm going to place the second egg now into the saltwater mixture. And this egg did not touch the bottom of the glass. And I wonder why. It's just kind of bobbing on top of the water there and it's floating. As you can see, if I pull it back a little bit, the egg is just kind of floating around in the water, unlike this one, which is sank. So Girl Scout Daisies, now you have to ask yourself, well, why? Why did the egg sink in one glass and not the other? And that's where density comes in. Density is how much volume is in an object, and volume is space. So how much space is occupying a specific area? So what happened is that the density or the volume of the egg in our first glass is a lot more. The egg has a lot more volume than the clear glass of water. So the egg, since it has more volume, it just sinks to the bottom. However, in our second glass, when we added the table salt, the water now has more volume. The salt is taking up more space in the water molecules. So the egg now has less volume than the salt water. So it has the ability to float around in the mixture rather than sinking. So once again, density is just the volume, or how much space is being taken up there. So since the salt is taking up more space in the water now, the egg now, even though they're the same weight, the eggs are completely identical. The salt water now has a greater volume. It has more molecules that are being bunched together. And so the egg is now lighter in this mixture of water. That's what's fascinating about science, is that you can test using household items and learn something scientifically every day. I hope you enjoyed doing your floating egg science experiment with me today, and that you feel endless possibilities of becoming a future scientist yourself. And by participating in this experiment, you have earned your Future Scientist Fun Patch. And feel free to go on the GSUSA website or our council website, gsbsc.org, and you can purchase your fun patch there for participating and completing the science experiment today. As always, it's been fun, and I look forward to working with you again soon. If you are not currently a Girl Scout member and you would like to join us and be a part of our council, I encourage you to go to www.gsbsc.org/join. And you can always repeat that on the video. You can pause, ask your mom, dad, or an adult that you live with to help you join and sign up. We would love to have you here with our council, the Virginia Skyline Council. And if you are already a Girl Scout, Daisy, and you're a current member, but you need to renew your membership, we would love for you to renew that, especially if you have any older sisters or other sisters with you that need to renew their membership. Feel free to go online at the same website, www.gsbsc.org. We encourage you to renew your membership at this time, as we will be doing a lot more virtual content for you at home, as well as other workshops and Zoom meetings. And we just have lots of other special things coming up. So we want you to be a member with us if you're not already, or renew your membership if it's that time for you. Once again, I'm Mrs. Lori here with the Girl Scout Virginia Skyline Council, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.